All right, so we got our first trailer for Chaos Walking. I don't know much about this film except it stars Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley, and it was getting postponed and delayed before 2020 made that the trendy thing to do. So let's do this. Space.
That was a terrible
Sci-fi?
We're lucky to be alive.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Stop! Don't come any closer. It's a girl. Girl. Oh my gosh, girl. I'm sorry. No blonde hair. I've just never seen a girl before.
Who are you?
It's so loud here.
We call it the noise. Happened to all the men on this planet. Every thought in our heads were on display.
Well, that's not a good idea.
Where are all the women?
They're dead.
No noise. What is she thinking? Where the hell is her noise?
It's strange to see everything you're thinking.
You know, it's strange for me, too, not knowing what's going on in your head. I mean, I don't know, you might not like my dog, or you want to hit me over the head with a rock or something. I like your dog.
He's stronger than he knows. You better watch your noise.
Snake.
Oh, Jonas brother.
If those men catch you, they'll kill you. Get in the boat!
If you want to protect the girl, you have to leave now.
Safe, keep you safe, keep you safe, safe.
With her power, there's no telling what he can do. I need that girl before she wants him. How many are coming? 100? 200?
Thousands.
Come on. I am Todd Hewitt. Be a man. Fight.
Be quiet.
I'm trying. Come on. Fight.
All right, real quick before I give you my take on it, go ahead and let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. Did you love it? Did you hate it? You somewhere in the middle? What are your thoughts on this one and how excited are you? I'm going to watch it one more time and then I'm going to start talking. Okay, so I guess it's like a sci-fi post-apocalyptic of sorts action thriller where you have a planet without any women on it. And all of the thoughts that men have are on full display, and it's from the director of The Bourne Identity and Edge of Tomorrow. And watching the trailer, I have so many conflicting thoughts on this one. The director, Doug Liman, is great at this genre. He's solid with action and making things exciting. Looks like there's a lot of chase elements to it. All of that, his thing. Edge of Tomorrow, sci-fi with a twist sort of film, absolute blast. Of course, you've got a fantastic cast here. You've got our two leads that at the time they were cast would have been up-and-comers, but now they're pretty well established in Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland. You also got Mads Mikkelsen in there, David Oyelowo. So solid cast of people that you know are going to do a good job in the film. Even some of the action you see in it is quite exciting. But one of these devices that I don't think not too many people have figured out how to translate to film yet is people's thoughts being on display. And when you have stories that are heavily based around that sort of mechanism, and it happens a lot in books, and they try to adapt those books, there's normally some sort of disconnect because it's just an awkward thing to actually play out. So as soon as you're watching this, you get 30 seconds into it and images start playing in front of his head and there's just voices all around you. And it's a bit odd. It's an odd thing to experience. And so you imagine that for the runtime of a movie that their thoughts are talking over themselves. I don't know if that'll work. And I think of a book actually, this is a weird comparison, but it's called The Host. It was actually from the author of the Twilight novels. It was one of her follow-ups, and it's kind of an Invasion of the Body Snatchers type story. And my wife really enjoyed the book, and it has this people with hosts, and the hosts are talking, symbiote hosts inside of them, and there's human bodies, and so the two are talking to each other in their thoughts. And in the book, it feels normal, but then they do it in the movie, and it just sounds like there's just voices out of nowhere. And it was laugh out loud bad. So the movie's atrocious. My wife claims the book is quite good. I don't know. I haven't read it. And that was immediately what came to mind as I was watching this, of these images start coming into play. And I imagine it gets a little bit tough how you play this one out with guys' thoughts on display. A guy that's never seen a girl before, and having that be an appropriate movie for people to watch in a theater. I'm kind of interested by it because of the talent in front of and behind the camera. I get nervous as soon as you have thoughts on display type stuff going on. No one's cracked the code on that one of how to do that for the runtime of a movie. And for the runtime of this trailer, I was like, that was a little bit weird trying to watch that. Whenever it was action thriller and chases, and it was pretty cool. And then when it went back to the actual central gimmick of the film or story, I wasn't quite as crazy about it. So I suspect that's why this has been delayed for such a long time. Even as I was pulling up the trailer for this, they had screenshots of it from 2 years ago. So it means they shot it, 3 years ago? 2.5? They shot it a long, long time ago in the scheme of movies, especially movies starring Spider-Man and Ray, as well as Mads Mikkelsen, who's in, all the franchises these days. So, franchises that they are in. So I guess we shall see if they're able to pull it off, but I would guess you probably shouldn't be terribly optimistic if they had to delay this one for that long. Let me know what you thought down below. Did kind of the gimmick work for you, putting the thoughts up on the screen? Tell me your thoughts on that one, since I can't see them. And if you want more content from me, check out that video right over there. I don't even know what it's recommending to you. Let me know whatever video it takes you to. Keep talking movies too much.